Welcome back to Ozarks Fox Sam on our Founders Day of Caring. We're at Eden Village, a wonderful place I've been covering for 3 years now. And I met these next awesome people on day one when I came over here. This is Nate and Kelby Schluter, and Nate is the Chief Visionary Officer. And Kelby, I'm going blank on your title. I know you have a desk up there.
I'm called the Community Coordinator.
There you are. And
she's
that's
good
important.
at that. She's good at that.
Whatever that means.
Yeah.
So Nate, you know, I've talked to you a million times. I've talked to Linda a million times. For the viewer that's just tuning in, who doesn't understand how you got here from Austin and you came back to Springfield and started this, tell us the brief history of your involvement.
Yeah, so we worked with the homeless in different cities, including Austin, at a large nonprofit that developed a large tiny home village. And we moved back home to Springfield in 2016 and met David and Linda Brown. People kept telling us, you've got to meet Linda Brown, you've got to meet David Brown. And Linda put something out on Facebook that she had a vision for a tiny home village, and one of my friends introduced us in February of 2016. And we started working on Eden Village a couple weeks later.
It's a perfect fit. How wonderful is this? Now, you all are married, and you work together on this project. What does a day look like?
Yeah, it looks different for both of us. For me right now, it's working with a lot of different cities that are wanting to duplicate the Eden Village model throughout the country. And so we have an Eden Village under construction in Wilmington, North Carolina, and then they're looking for land outside of Washington, D.C. And we've worked with probably 15 cities over the last year, helping them figure out how they can do a village like Eden Village.
That's so exciting.
It seems like you're kind of like helping spread the word and get it national. Then Kelby, your role probably is more local here.
I'm in the grind day to day.
So what do you see day to day?
So I'm at EV1 and I interact with residents. I sit at the front office, so people that stop by, volunteers, scheduling groups that come, all that kind of stuff.
So if a resident needs something, would you be the person that they come?
At my window, yeah.
They say,
Kelby, help me.
Kelby, help me out. Okay. Well, that's a great job to have. And I am just so inspired that this model is going out through the United States. And we do have, the homeless situation is growing.
Right. Yeah, we never expected to build another village here. And 3 months in, David and Linda and I were talking and said that was a lot of fun. Let's go do it again. And so that's how Eden Village 2 started. And then as that started rolling, other cities started calling and traveling here and zooming in over the last year to see how they can do it in their city. So this is an easily duplicated model. We try to keep things really simple, and it's been attractive to a variety of different organizations in different states.
And I know one of the first things too we were talking about, like I have my tie-dye shirt that you'll see later, but Eden Village, God's project, and a city where nobody sleeps outside. So now that we have Eden Village 1, 2, 3 other, what does it look like in the grand scheme of things for Springfield to actually have that motto come true where no one sleeps outside? Are we on our way? What do the numbers look like?
Yeah, we think we're on our way. When Eden Village 1 opened, the chronically homeless population, that's the people that have been out there for year after year, dropped by about 14%. I'm sure with COVID, some stuff increased, but we think 4 to 5 villages in Springfield, and then the Revive 66 campground that we started over the in February, it opened. It's a nightly sleeping accommodation and solar-powered teardrop trailers. We think the combination of that and the great work that other organizations are doing, we're going to wake up one day to a city where no one sleeps outside.
I love that. I love that. So how many homes are in Eden Village 1?
31 homes. Yeah.
Okay, is that complete now?
It's complete.
Okay, will that be the model?
Under 50.
All right.
Because Eden Village 2 has how many?
24 homes.
24.
And then Eden Village 3 will start construction the beginning of next year, and it'll have 36 to 40 homes.
Okay.
So tell us about some, because I know I've had people ask me, even viewers from Northern Arkansas, who love to donate. You need volunteers, you take donations, and then people want to say, oh, it's just they live there for free and you give them everything. No, there's a whole thing you have to sign when you move in, and you follow the rules and you pay the rent. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so people agree, they sign a lease with an addendum, they agree to live in a crime and drug-free community, they pay $300 a month, utilities included, no deposit. And so they have skin in the game. It costs us a little more than that to operate, so we're dependent on donations from the community, volunteering from the community, but we have a low staff, high volunteer model here that really changes people's perceptions of homelessness, but also gets people involved relationally with the residents. And so, yeah, they absolutely pay rent. They can live here permanently for the rest of their lives.
That's fantastic. And I do like that, just like we were talking to Kenny, just the idea, we all want to contribute something. It's humanly, we want to feel like we're a part of something. So I think it gives us worth to contribute to where we live, our home. I like that you are offering that concept to people.
Yeah.
And not just giving them something, but they actually are a part of the process.
Right.
And what about volunteerism? Like if somebody wants to get involved, I was here with 2 huge church groups, and every time I'm here, it seems like you have those days of caring where
Yeah.
people are here.
Right.
How does somebody get involved with volunteering?
Yeah, so you could go to thegatheringtree.org, and there's options to donate and there's options to volunteer. And you fill out the form, it sends us an email, and somebody will contact you within a day or two.
Okay, so you don't have to do it in a group. Like if somebody was an individual and wanted to volunteer, you just set up the date and time.
Right, we love large groups, we love individuals coming. A lot of individuals come and help us out with the gardens every week, and so
Yeah.
And if
there's
somebody wants,
lots to do.
I just want people to come take a tour.
Right.
Just get a tour, because once you see it in
Absolutely.
person, you understand
Yeah,
it.
you do.
So even if you want a tour, go to the website, find out more, donate. They want money, they'll take the money, and they'll take your time and get a tour. Nate and Kelby, thank you so much.
Thank you so
thank you.
much.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back with lots more from Eden Village.
Oh, you guys did great.
Is it over?
It's over.
No, it's not over.